vacuum pumps, mechanical devices as their name suggests. However, they are very effective in that there are no side effects. It's a matter of understanding the principle behind them and developing the technique to get effective results with them. So starting off explaining how they work, it really is by reducing the pressure around the penis, and then the laws of physics encourage the blood to flow into the shaft of the penis, the head of the penis, and as it becomes full of blood, it creates an erection. But, and the but is, if you're just using it once a month to create an erection and have intercourse, you're missing the major benefit of the vacuum device. And I would very strongly, from my experience, recommend any man who's interested in the vacuum device to see it much more like a gym for the penis. And just to talk sort of, I'll not say anecdotally, but all of us men know from the day we realise we've got a penis as a young boy, we get regular erections. That's how the body keeps the penis in good working order, and it is that interruption of this regular erectile function, action, that causes erectile dysfunction. So by getting involved with a vacuum device, understanding the principle of how it works, and it's not complicated, one can get very good improvement, and for probably, and I think the research suggests about 50% of men, you can pretty much get the full return of the natural function. So the way in which I suggest to everybody to use the device to get the maximum benefit is to understand the principle. You've got to create the seal around the penis, reducing the pressure by pumping gently, and you're creating this reduction in pressure and doing it on a regular basis. And I talk about a 10 minutes a day exercise schedule, and it isn't life and death, so we're not saying you've got to do it every day, but it's trying to understand, if you want to see an improvement in any part of our bodies, we undergo an exercise program, we go to the gym, you need to do it more often than you don't. So I suggest to men, try and do it regularly, certainly in the first few weeks, get the technique and incorporate it into your daily schedule, much like cleaning your teeth, having a shower, and you will see the benefits. So the way that it works is almost like night following day. You do the exercise, the penis starts to recover. As the penis starts to recover, so does the natural function, by using the rings that come with it, which you place onto the base of the penis once you've achieved a full erection using the pump, and the ring is in position to slow down the blood flowing back into the body and maintain the erection to enable intercourse to take place. The rings can stay in place for up to 30 minutes and are very helpful in terms of also the confidence issue that we talked about before, because they are extremely reliable, as is the vacuum device. To not put too much humour on it, but you can have the worst headache in the world and still create an erection that's workable. I would say the majority of men who use a vacuum pump will see an improvement in how the penis feels and how effectively it works when they're in a situation that's sexually stimulating. So the key, as far as I'm concerned, is, if you do nothing else, use the pump as an exerciser on a regular basis, and it will start to behave and feel much more like it used to.